Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Vocational Door. So today we will be discussing a famous lead code problem which is majority element. So in this problem you will be given an array of nums with size n and we need to return the majority element. First we need to understand what is majority element. So majority element is the element which appears more than n by 2 where n is the size of the array. And also we need to assume that majority element always exists in this array. So for example, we can see there is an array of size 3. So we need to find the majority element. So it should be appearing more than 3 by 2. So here we can see 3 is appearing 2 times. So it is output will be 3. In the next example, there are total 7 elements and we can see 1 is 3 times and 2 is 4 times. So it means 2 is appearing more than 7 by 2. So it will become our answer. Now we will understand how to approach this problem. So here I have taken this as example. So here one can simply think like we can create a frequency map where we will count the frequency for each element. So suppose for 2 the frequency will become 4 and for 1 the frequency will become 3. Now we can check if the frequency is greater than the n by 2, then we will return that particular element. So it will become our answer. But we need to make it more space efficient. So for that, we will use one algorithm which is known as Murray's voting algorithm. So as from name, we can understand it is based on voting. So every element of the array we will consider as a candidate and we will vote them. So suppose first this element will come. So what we can do, we can consider 2 is a element and we can vote it. So to this element which is 2, we will give vote. So its vote will become 1. Again, our pointer will move to right. So again 2 is coming. So what we will do, we will increment this vote because the same element came. Then again the different element is coming. So at this point what we will do, we will not increment the vote of the new element, we will decrease the vote of previous element till it is not becoming 0. So we will do -1. So still it is 1. Then again the pointer will come here. So again it is a different element from the 2, we will decrement the vote. Now we can see the vote of the 2 has become 0. Again we will come to 1. Now since vote for 2 was 0 and 1 is the new element, so at this time we will consider 1 can become the majority element and we will give the vote to the 1. So the voting for the 1 will be 0 and at current point the vote for 2 is 0. Again here we will move to the 2, so then 2 will become new element, so we will decrement the vote for the previous majority element which was 1. So it is again reset to 0. Now we will again move to this element which is 2, the last element. So we will give one vote to 2 and our answer will become 2 only. So with this approach, we will be able to solve it in O of 1 space and linear time complexity. Now we will see how to solve this on LeetCode in Java. So as I explained in the theoretical part, we will maintain two variables. One will be candidate, we will initialize as 0. The other will be vote. It will also be initialized as 0. Now we will take one for each loop since our given array is integer array. So we will take int val in nums. So as I said, first we will check if at any point our vote is 0. It means we are not having any strong candidates. So what we will do, we will consider the current value as the candidate. So our candidate will become current val. Now after this, either we need to increase the vote or decrease the vote based on the condition. So what condition we need to check? We need to check if candidate is same, means candidate is equal to current val. So our vote will be incremented, else it will be decremented. So by this, if at any point vote becomes zero again, then the next current element will become the candidate, because it will work, because we will be having a majority element more than the half of the elements. So in this way, what we can do, we can return candidate. So the code is almost completed. We need to execute it. Okay, here is some issue. I think, okay, the spelling is wrong. Candidate. So these sample cases are getting passed. We need to submit it. So we can see all the cases are getting passed, and it is an optimized solution with linear time complexity and constant space. So thanks for watching my video. If you guys are having any queries, you can mention them into comment section. And if you guys find this content useful, please do subscribing. Thanks. Happy learning.